Ah!
Don't listen! It'll try any trick in order to survive.
Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
You know what to do. Kill the goddamn thing.
Command the brain to destroy the tadpoles and then itself.
I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Silence. Free of urge and worm, your brain is battered and bruised, but it is yours. Yours at last.
What? Did we just died? No way, right?
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Well, the entire tower was destroyed, this mage tower.
Hells. I'm lucky I learned to swim when I did.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
It's over. It's truly over.
My mind is clear. Its burden lifted. When the Netherbrain died, the tadpoles died with it. No offense meant, of course. I can never forget your sacrifice for us. For the city.
Yeah, that's the one thing I... Listen, glad that Gale is alive and Githyanki got their lord back. But we sacrificed our dragon form for that. No, I do not like what I've become. I did what was necessary.
I will ensure that all Githyanki know your name and your sacrifice. What you have done today will start a fire that rages across the astral plane. With their lost prince returned, my people will burn away Vlaakith's corruption. And it is all thanks to you, the Illithid who defied a Netherbrain.
I'd like to still be a Dragonborn, honestly, but man. I'd rather be remembered for who I was before.
As you wish, my savior. My people are leaving, and I must leave with them. Come, Lae'zel. We will free the Githyanki and dismantle the Empire. Let them be imprisoned no longer.
This is your choice to make, Lae'zel, not mine. I trust it to you.
Then I must go with the prince. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Your will is strong, Restil. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator. Orpheus, I am ready.
Julas! Juthas!
That was goodbye.
Farewell, Gestil, my liberator.
the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. You are a mind flayer, the very thing you sought to eradicate. Whatever self you possess is quickly ebbing away. Your friends and enemies alike are ripe for manipulation. And if not manipulation, then consumption. Soon you will not be able to trust yourself at all. You will be a monstrosity beyond redemption. Or not. Perhaps you are unique among illithid kind. Perhaps you will retain enough of who you are to resist your nature. A rogue mind flayer. Like the Emperor, the risk is certainly yours to take. Will you?
God damn. You will survive, but you will be ready to take your life if you feel the slightest loss of control.
You have thwarted the illithid grand design. You have defeated 3 chosen and a nether brain. You are miraculous. And you have earned the right to live. Your fate will be what you make of it. Now you are your own master. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
I can see the cogs moving behind your eyes, Gale. What's on your mind?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Good luck, Gale. Don't forget me when you're a god.
It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
Farewell, Gale. I hope he still remembers us little people once he's secured godhood. Though he may have to contend with Mystra before that's a foregone conclusion. As for us, well, the future awaits.
So, what now? I don't know about you, but I could use a flagon or 3 of ale.
Let's get out of the city. The Underdark calls to me.
The Underdark. I've had my fill of lurking in the shadows, if it's all the same.
There was always going to be a moment when your sacrifice caught up with you. A threshold beyond which you would have to venture alone. This is that moment. You are a mind flayer after all. You will have the rest of your long years ahead to understand what that means. Meanwhile, your allies have rather inferior plans of their own.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Be well, Astarion. Hide while you must. But do not think your city is done with you just yet.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw God! Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
Go, Karlak. We'll be with you. You won't be alone anymore.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. You slept like a babe straight through the night, dreamless, thoughtless, and almost entirely free. For the first time, you feel alone, calm. You breathe. Baal may have been your beginning, but he will not be your end. Of all those you killed in your father's name, one lingers in your mind even now. Alfira, the bard of the Emerald Grove. Her death weighs upon you still. A burden you will carry for the rest of your days. But fortunately, you will not have to carry it alone.
Last night was an experience. But I don't think you've changed quite as much as some might think. I'd recognize that vigor anywhere.
How is that even possible? Don't mind flayers not have a schlong?
It sounds like the city's trying to get back on its feet already. Normal life is returning. Which means things are about to become decidedly more difficult for you. Perhaps you could wear a mask. Say you're a leper, or have taken religious vows to conceal your face.
Who would do such a thing for a religion?
I don't know. It's hardly practical, but when has that ever stopped someone from trying to please their god of choice? I would know. It would be too much of a risk, though. One mishap, one busybody, and you could be surrounded by a mob. After what this city's been through, people will scarcely tolerate cuttlefish at the fishmonger's stall, never mind a full-blown mind flayer in their midst. Do you know what this means?
Yes, I must flee.
All those people you saved. Most of them will never know what you did. But you know. And so do I. I'll never forget. I need to get you out of here. It was difficult enough smuggling you in here covered in cloaks. It'll only get worse as normalcy returns.
I mean, like... It was weird while we were dragon. Now we're a fucking tentacle thing. I guess it's time to call it a day when it has to be. Farewell.
You need to take care of yourself. Keep out of danger. Perhaps there is some way, some unfathomable way we can still see each other eventually. Such a thing must exist, surely. So I refuse to call this farewell. Just until next time.
Well, soldier, here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods, like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then, there was the Blade of Avernus. imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Yeah, Will is gonna carry her ass. I mean, she's still level 4 or something.
6 months since you faced your father and refused your birthright. 6 months since you cured yourself of the urge. 6 months since you sacrificed it all. Rebirthed into something new. Something superior. Your mind has voyaged to the limits of existence, communing with entities unique and wondrous. But something always calls it back. Back to Faerun. Back to yourself. Back to the beginning. The time before you became what you are. When your tadpole first sang in your mind. You are back there once again when a voice comes to you. Withers, who you know so well. It is time, he says, to meet with your allies once again. You dream of them often. And now you will see if your dreams have become their reality.
Oh. Where's your legendary armor, Will? Come on, I worked hard for this. Goddamn! Gale!
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Damn, Withers is something like a game master here. He is the game master of this whole game here. Like, he practically tells us all the time what to do. Okay. Oh, who's that? Level 12. Well, level 12 Bard. What? Clothing chest. Well, we still have our armor. Save first, then late, then do other thing. Oh, we cannot press tab. Can't also. Yeah, can't we? We can't cast disguise, can we now? Yeah, maybe there's something there. Oh, a lot of dye. But no scroll of disguise self, right? Man, like if we look so fucking ugly. I can't look at myself. Man, what great sacrifice we made. Happy Horsem. Yeah, there's also no scroll we can find here, can we? Well, anyways, let's talk with Shadowheart first. Nice slipper.
Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic entrance, is it?
Is she talking to the fish or with me?
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Shadowheart, isn't it?
Hilarious. You could find work as a jester if you stumble upon a noble with more gold than taste. Well, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Okay. Okay, kissing would be weird. I don't know if I want to see that.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
You know, I miss that actually.
Same. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far from where I live now. Every now and again, I'll spend the night there. For old time's sake. I'm glad you seem well. Truly.
Tell me what you've been up to.
I found a little cottage. Abandoned, half ruined. There's a lot of such places to be found, thanks to the Absolute's armies. I've been making it my own.
How are your parents?
Healing. Learning to live again. It's hard to think of all that was robbed from them, but they're intent on making every day count for double. My mother's mind still drifts every now and again, but she has more good days than not so good days. She taught me her recipe for apple and plum pie, and when I tasted it, I actually remembered it from when I was a little girl. Some things can't be taken from you, it seems. Father's making himself useful, helping me fix up the cottage and caring for the animals. You should see the amount I have now. He's been waiting years for this. Now he can't stop smiling. Sorry, I'm rambling. Family life and pastry recipes probably aren't the most interesting topics for such a historic reunion.
After everything we pulled off together, a little slice of normal sounds like just the thing.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Just be sure to take your own advice whenever you can. You've earned it.
That's true as well. You must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal.
Well, it's the only dialogue
I'm
option.
joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
My new form has dictated that I live a quiet, or actually tell her you've been living a quiet existence and you're quite glad for it.
As am I. It's well deserved. and I dare anyone to argue otherwise. Hopefully, these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Don't worry, we'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
Don't underestimate calendar meetings, okay? That's not funny.
Oh, before you go, how does a red dragon plan their day?
A red dragon.
They just wing it. Sorry. My father's got years of terrible jokes stocked up that he never got to tell me when I was younger, but lucky for him, I never heard them. And seemingly, I am easily amused.
It was a decent one. But, you know, the bullet thing was actually funnier. Pity I didn't crack a few jokes around the campfire then.
I know. I would have been an open book to you in no time. But don't pretend you didn't like the mystery. Go on. You've got mingling to do. I'll work on my punchlines some more.
Okay. It did a scratch. Oh, he...
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He seems excited in a way you recognize. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Where the heck did you find this boy?
He whines. Let's talk, more throw.
Alright. Come here, boy. Yeah, we'll throw. Astral prism. Let's throw that shit. Come on, Scratch. I can throw it on Scratch. There. Yes. Picked it up, I think. Also there's a dagger. +1. Good thing we have quality daggers. I wonder what happened with the Emperor. Oh, Baldur!
Ah, it's the star of the show. Our humble protagonist who forsook Baal to save the city. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Jürgen, getting yourself into yet more trouble, I presume.
Always, my friend. But the villain I must needs slay today is my greatest yet. A deadline. You won't be surprised to find I'm soon to publish a little holiday read about our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature. so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The The hero and me. You could capitalize on history repeating itself. How about the ball spawn 2?
Come now, you don't want to be seen as a mere sequel.
Oh, that's true though.
Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Okay. Insert astral prison. Wait. Yeah, Will.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Nature, breathe. Wait, we have +5 intellect? What the fuck? I need to look at our stats in a second. Breathe deeply and take in the sense around you. We got actually smart. Wow.
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
I smell fragrant flowers and a mysterious accent I can't quite place.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in.
I've missed traveling with you. You were a pleasure to be around.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
How have you been faring without your warlock powers?
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
What do you mean, ranger? You were a rogue, man. You had any time to visit your father?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
Leave.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it.
Oh, you're
Or
too
wasting
good.
any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Alright, Jahira.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. Your higher form has brought with it some higher manners, then.
What kind of greeting is that?
An unworthy one. Forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
It's a kip, but it's our kip. I wouldn't change a thing.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again.
All well and good, but what about you? I want to hear what you've been up to.
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less.
Give me your budget and I will help with your calculations.
If we can be discreet, I am not one to turn down a sharp mind. Or an even sharper hive mind, in this case. The Harpers welcome any into their ranks, so long as their soul is willing. You've proven you have one, mind flayer or no. I have lived many lives. It is only right you be allowed to live another. Take this. There is, usually a ceremony. Reciting of oaths, singing of songs. I'm sure we'll get to all of that as the drinks flow. For now, I give you only the most simple Harper creed. To look for the light, and watch always for the dawn. but to enjoy the night while we have it. Huh? Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Oh, of course. Okay, I wanted to check stats, by the way. Also, it says Mind Flayer from. Ah. Okay, that's just permanent, I guess. Permanent Mind Sanctuary. Okay. Also, some of the auras have been lost, but here we have it. We have... Okay, our stats have been altered quite a lot. We had 20 charisma. We still have draconic ancestry, by the way. So our race traits remain. I find it unfortunate that you can't show equipment in this form. Also, like, from shapeshifting. Your ability points come from 18 from shapeshifting. What the hell? So is there a way to shift back to our original form? Okay, no, never mind. But man, this is so shit. I mean, Constitution is okay. That's just because of this here. Yeah, Constitution is very low. Without it, it's crazily bad. Intelligence we don't need. Like altogether, Mind Flayer might be really good for maybe wizard-orientated builds. But other than that, I wouldn't really say it's... Yeah, no. I would pretty much never do it again, I guess, just for the stats. And, obviously, the looks. But I have to admit the outpowers are pretty OP and good, too. Especially since you can't damage your allies with them. Okay, but I was being distracted. You stop playing! Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. I really want to talk with Gale. Like, he literally became a god.
Aha! Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull?
Excuse me.
At least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
I thought you were dead. No. Charming. I see godhood's worked wonders on your manners.
I'm forgetting my audience. Etiquette amongst the gods works rather differently. They're a lot more direct, shall we say. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
What? Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's good too. If that's the criteria for choosing a domain, you should be the god first invaluable.
Mortals and their jokes. I did think to bless the heavens with my own inimitable wit, but, alas, most gods are rather devoid of humor. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
You help mortals help themselves. Interesting, so you help mortals help themselves.
Precisely. Though that isn't to say I'm averse to the odd bit of direct encouragement. A whisper in the ear of a struggling artisan. A breeze to flutter the pages of a tome before a frustrated mage. A magical weapon stumbled upon by a desperate would-be hero. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
If you ever need a chosen, you know where you find me.
Don't worry. With the ambition you hold, you'll never be too far from my sights. Pursue your dreams, and keep me in your prayers, and who knows? They might just get answered. Still,
Damn.
I mustn't frighten them with my newfound powers.
Fucking Gil became literally a god, holy shit. Astarion.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. At least I assume it's you in there. It's a little hard to tell. How have you been since, everything?
Oh, awkward. I admit it has honestly not been easy. I'm honestly a little... well... obviously down that we literally had to sacrifice our form to save everybody else. But I said it had to be the it was the right choice, and we we literally took up all the suffering to us, so that everybody else may have their goals and dreams achieved. And, you know, I like that much more than, for example, having Orpheus sacrifice his form or Gale sacrificing himself. So, I would say I'm fine with the ending. I'm very curious, by the way, if there was an ending that had, like, all the good things, you know? Everything we have now, basically, just us not having to turn into an illithid. And we would still be able to be with Shadowheart or something. I admit it, it has not been easy.
No, I imagine not. I am sorry. I wish things had worked out differently for you, but... well, no use dwelling on it, is there?
What of you? Have you continued to drink the blood of the living?
Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Well, that's an interesting way to put it. I could have told you that.
Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't even listen half the time. It has made for a nice change, though. Inspiring hope in people instead of terror. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all.
You seem happy. Are you sure you haven't been drinking blood?
No, this is all me. I swear. Don't get me wrong. I was a mess at first. Every day I yearned for the sun and mourned my curse to live in the shadows. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
I'm glad to hear it. Acceptance looks good on
But
you.
that being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with.
How is that?
We'll miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, Karlek, while you're here.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. With us, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. Oh, I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so tentacly.
I'm not kidding. Every time I talk with Karlek, my PC is going loud. Like it's burning up. So fitting. I've missed you too.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
What is Astarion doing there? Oh, he's throwing a knife on the ground. If anyone can survive Avernus twice, it's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep a bottle of something good in the icebox for me, huh? Mama Kay's coming home before too long. Can I look you up when I'm out?
You had better, or I'll hunt you down myself.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two.
Sorry.
Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
All this stimulating conversation leaves you hungry. To speak is not enough. You wish to explore the brain of your friend with your beak. You consider Karlak's brain stem, the stalk meant to regulate her body's temperature. Will it come pre-cooked?
The fuck? What the hell? Constitution resists the craving. Oh no! Critical success. The game means well with me.
This is highly illogical. There are plenty of other craniums awaiting your suction. And this is a prize ally. And besides, this brain before you, its endorphins are in a joyous flow. It is a wonderful scent. The odor of friendship.
Yeah. God damn it.
Look at this place.
Okay.
It smells so good here.
Who the hell is that, by the way? Minsk. We gotta talk to you. Yeah, just float.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
No, please carry on playing.
Suppose I'll get back to it then.
Endless Spring.
You see, Boo? I told you our friend was near.
Boo.
Ah, breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. Ah, to meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, And for Happy also.
Yes. Honored, of course.
Who the fuck is that? It's good to see you, Minsk, Boo too, and Happy?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achsome.
You're still chasing the guild? I thought you'd made peace with them.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
Honestly, I've been missing all of you mostly.
No, my friend, do not begin this. It is too early in the evening for tears and passing Boo around for the blowing of noses. First, I must educate this sneak thief on the company he keeps. Will Ravengard, the blade of frontiers, devil-horned and angel-hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo, though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, who now names himself a god, though in truth, Minsk has known few wizards who did not think of themselves so. Shadowheart, 2 gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? And there, the champion of the Hells herself, Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of good nymphs once more, Bull shall scratch the hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
but wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
He wants to recruit them. Oh man.
He's going to kill me, isn't he? Not the big mad bastard. The hamster.
Oh man. Okay, I think we've talked with everyone, did we? Do not? Oh, there's a quest marker. End your adventure. Very well, let's check if we had everyone. Did I not okay, Lisa, sorry.
For 2 months, Orpheus trained me in the ways of the comet. For 2 more, I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
You're looking a bit less solid than I expected.
A bit. It has taken all of Orpheus's efforts to conjure my projection, and all of mine to convince him to let me come. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This Fey Run.
Okay, sorry. I missed the part where we had 2 gods now. What? Where are you now that you couldn't be here in the flesh?
Shractalor.
Shractalor? I've never heard of it. Should I have?
I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai, an exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Algish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Hold on, the great warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission?
I was as surprised as anyone when Orpheus spoke the order. My blade is keen as ever, but it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am a warrior of the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Good luck, Lae'zel.
And to you, always. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? mingle. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
Okay, that surely was the last, right? Shadowheart, Scratch, Gale, Jaheira, Karlak, Astarion, Weird Guy, Volo, Minsk, Happy, and Will. I'm sure that's it now, right? Dun, 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 dun. And now, after such a long time, we conclude our adventure. Do we not? Oh, Baldur. Wait. There are still gazettes. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, Chest of Grateful Words. Wow. Official guild letter. Letter from Barkus? Hey! To the hero of the realms, we have followed your adventures closely. From the days you fell from that doomed Nautilus to the final blow you struck the Netherbrain as it loomed over the sword course. We are but a humble guild to pride ourselves in telling stories not unlike the tales to the written of you to many years to come. How inspired we have been to witness your fierce feats, awesome and terrible. The lives you've saved and sundered, the friendships you've found. Thus we thought to extend a greeting to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, such panic, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. With deepest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius. Have we met that guild? Barkus? To whom it may concern. Withers gave me this address and said I could consider writing, thus an update. The Ironhide gnomes are nearly beyond help, but I've managed to yoke them into something resembling a coherent force for innovation. We've been hired to assist in the city's reconstruction, and our steam-powered object motorations are helping to move building supplies in every part of the city. It's nothing really. I'm well. I trust you too. We deserve it after all, don't we? Barkus Root. Letter from Ravengard. Hello, hero of Baldur's Gate, vanquisher of the Absolute. The city is forever in your debt, for without your valor, your audacity, your sacrifice, it would not know renewal. It is not temples and inns and homes that I speak of, but hearts. Baldur's Gate can never be the city it was before. It suffered the Absolute's touch, and that is as it should be. The survivors have borne witness to their homes near destruction. They have come to regret turning a blind eye to the cruelty Gortash disguised as safety and security. And they understand that as I have come to understand, and they understand just as I have come to understand, that trust, compassion and unity are the foundation of Baldur's Gate. Our gates are open once more to the disowned and displaced. The Flaming Fist will learn to be true servants of the people, and I will devote myself to ridding the gate of the shameful fears that allowed evil to enter our homes and sit at our tables. Yours, Alder Ravengard. Very well. Letter from Voss. Githyanki script Tirsu adorns one side of the page. The other is written in the common tongue. Shellac. The prince of the comet shines ever bright. Breath by breath, battle by battle, Blackest death draws near. We have taken to the astral plane. Slaughter will slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread the heirs truth to every possible ear, willing and unwilling. Many Githyanki have already taken up arms with us as warriors of the combat. Others have remained in their enclaves or traveled to Crashes, dedicating themselves to Orpheus as scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not all call themselves children of Gith. Zareth Manyar Gith, the Gith's god king, has requested an audience. There was time I would have thought such coalition unspeakable, but Orpheus has spoken. If Laketh is to fall, mayhaps the two skies must again be made one. Vos Revierk Orpheus, Knight of the Commons. Alright, letter from Arabella. Hey you, it's Arabella. You remember me, right? Bone Man once said I needed to find balance. Where creation meets ruin. Where morning meets midnight. The root of all being fancy talk. He was right. Though after I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree starting to grow in my head, and all these weird thoughts and feelings and powers sprouted on its branches like big black leaves. I had to figure myself out, so I followed the weave, like Bone Man said. I don't know how I knew what to do. I just did. After you squished the brain, Beardman showed up. Said the weave led him to me, and me to him. He's teaching me how to make sense of all those leaves on my head tree. He says I need to use magic responsibly. He also says not to call him Beardman. I'll let you know how it goes. Well, what Beardman? What the heck? Letter from Edward. Who is that? Small extract form of a self-published polemic tabloid. A note is attached to the top. I will not be silenced. Needling with Edward. Friends, Baldurians, my people, consider our loss. Our lauded and benevolent patriarchs maimed. Our great upper city libraries demolished. The very beating heart of our great city, the right to speak freely, dead upon the cobbles. Do you not see, my friends, Lord Gortash, formerly our greatest bulwark against the Absolute, is now smeared as collaborator? His allies and colleagues tossed aside, former publications of repute turning to censorious farces. I ask you, the pamphlet continues in much the same fashion. What is this letter? Why did I get that? What the hell? Letter from Arash. Oh shit. My friend. No, my darling. Greetings from Menzo Beranzan, where the blood you so kindly traded me is ready to play its part in resurrecting the glorious house Oplodra. From the moment I saw you, I knew you had power, and I knew that I could harness it. I knew that it could be mine. Soon I will descend into the abyss my people call the Claw Rift, searching for my lost house in the depths. Will it be dangerous? Oh yes, most dangerous. But don't fear, darling. Your strength will see me through. I will find the ruins of my house, and when I emerge again, it will be as the matron mother of a house reborn. All thanks to you. All thanks to the power in your blood. Until we meet again, my darling. Arash Obloder and master of the sanguine arts. Well, she had good intention, more or less. Letter from Floric again. Dear friend, I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already. In spite of my best attempts, you proved myself time and time again. At Volker's Rest and Moonrise Tower in Worm's Rock, and still I doubted. The Netherbrain's defeat should have proven your courage, yet I was more doubtful than ever. This was a ruse, a dream, a trick, and then one eve from the Elf Zone. I heard it singing. A raucous, lute, tuneless, drunken refrain. I'd never heard anything more terrible and more beautiful. I raised my voice and joined the chorus. That was the moment all my doubts melted away and were replaced with something more valuable. Hope. Baldur's Gate will be whole again. I might have doubted you, but you never did. With profound admiration, Floric. Ah, it was Ravengard, not Floric. Ah, what was the Ravengard again? Forever in your depths. Yes, okay. Letter from the Gur? Who's that? Oh shit. To the spawn Astarion. Greetings from the family Ulma, hunters of monsters and keepers of the peace of Faerun. Ah, I wanted to know what happened with the vampire spawn. We know this letter finds you well. For although we hunt you no longer, we do sometimes keep a watch. Your restraint and control over your bloodlust has been admirable indeed. It has been an inspiration for our children who have struggled with their own hunger. These last months have been a difficult time for our people. We have protected and nurtured our children as best as we can, and we have learned much. Herbs we once used to dull our foes' minds are now sedatives to ease hunger and pain. Restraints built to hold the undead now protect them from themselves. There has been a lot of pain, but a lot of progress too. Our children learned discipline and control while we learned compassion and patience. There was a time when we would have destroyed any undead creature, our own blood or not, and called it a mercy. But then we met you. We saw that redemption was possible. Difficult, yes. Painful, but possible. You saved our children, first from Cassador and then from us. For that we thank you. We will watch you still, but with more admiration than fear. Walk in peace, Astarion. Astarion was sitting in camp while we did this. But thanks anyways. Elminster. Do you recall the day we first met, my boy? You could have been more than 8 summers old, clutching your mom's apron, eyebrows singed off by the fireball you'd unleashed onto your neighbor's rose bush. You were crying because the flowers were so beautiful and you did not mean to destroy them. How kind, how eager, how brilliant you were, and yet so naive. You could not yet see that power so carelessly begets destruction, but so too might your good nature be the guiding light by which your abilities might shape our world for the better. Where is that child now, I wonder? Did he remain at Blackstaff? Nose buried in his books? Does he live within his mother's aging heart, weeping for those roses? Or is he within you, still lost amongst the trappings of godhood you so casually adorn yourself with? Wherever he is, I hope he can forgive me. To him I promise I will not make the same mistake again.
A beautiful night.
Elminster. Letter from Damon. Who was that again? Ah, the smith, yes. Hey there, would you mind passing this to Karlach? Thanks a mil. Karlach, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. I think of you often, wondering what's become of you. Write to me, won't you, please? Yours faithfully, Damon. Letter from Nocturne? Who is that? You Shadowheart. I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short as I remain surrounded by shards. Follows at almost every waking moment in my new enclave. Ideally wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of the bravery that you did, and walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe and hold memories of you as my one ember of light amid an ocean of darkness, until we find each other once again. Yours always, Nocturne. Valyria. Salutations, I'm writing to request your help in mysterious case that has arisen since our little Balian bash a half year ago. Regrettably, I've had to take the credit for dispelling the Baal cult in your absence, you understand, of course. And am working on routing the remaining Baalists from our fair city. This has made me a target. A false document bringing my name into ill repute has been made public. An alleged unpaid bar tab at the Elf Zone. If you happen to be passing through with a bundle of coin, perhaps you can persuade the management of my obvious innocence. Much obliged. Investigator Valeria, Sleuth of Helm. Yes, I wrangled Deviler a posthumous promotion to Blaze Fountainhead. She deserved that at least. Valyria. Letter from Hope. Hurry, Hope. I had a dream last night. Not that there are any nights here, or any days. It was a dream about you, all of you. And you were here with me. And I had served bread and jam and oat crackers and cheeses and enough tea to quench the dessert. You nibbled and sipped and smiled and laughed, and you asked if I was happy. Nobody has asked that for so long that I don't know if anyone has ever asked at all. I didn't have the words to answer, so instead I led you through my house and showed you all the souls that are here with me. They were Raphael's once, but now they only belong to themselves. The archive is an art gallery. The boudoir is a grand kitchen, and the dungeon is a refuge for any wounded soul or creature that finds its way to us. Am I happy? I don't know, but I am Hope, and I persist because of you. Thanks, Hope. Miriana. Thought I'd reach out first for once. I finally had my baby. A beautiful boy. I can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screams his head off all night and I've barely slept. But I'm the happiest I've ever been. Other than my wedding day, of course. I decided to name him Connor after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors have started our own publishing house. We've only printed a few pamphlets so far, but I'm halfway through my first book. Me! An author! It's like something out of a dream. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags. But you know, what they say, write what you know. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to our support groups. As happy as that makes me, it breaks my heart to see how much harm Ethel did. But so long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Anyway, the reason I'm writing isn't just to talk your ear off, it's to say thank you for saving a scared young girl who thought she'd be a terrible mother. I couldn't have been more wrong. Next time we meet, pins are on me. Mariana. Letter from Nine Fingers. I'm not much for leaving my city, but it does gladden a girl's heart to be asked to be to the ball. So I'll thank you for that much. In my place, except a few casks of a fine vintage that managed to roll their way down from the upper city in all the commotion. The rebuilding has given rise to many such happy opportunities worth discussing over a more civilized drink in my guild hall. If you find yourself at a loose end, enjoy the mug and see if you can get the high harpers to sing. You won't be disappointed. Nine Fingers. Letter from Zevlor. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so bad that I could scarcely show the soup the priests pressed into my hands, let alone write and thank you as you deserve. It is only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still, along with the other veterans sheltering at the temple. Discards of Elturel's unworthy legions, I watched that monstrosity rise over the city. We felt no fear, only anger, disgust, purpose, and with it power. I do not know what oath we cling to now, or how long it will last, but we shall use it to ensure that this city will not longer suffer, as Elturel did. Whether it wants us or not. It is more than thanks alone I owe. No words can make amends for what I did to my people, but that is as it should be. More come to the temple every day to aid in the relief efforts, and I am permitted to work alongside them. Then I am content. Come and see us when you can, Zevlor. The first protocol. To the Mlagir who freed us, to Lae'zel Tlakma-Gir. My words come to you on slate, for they are immutable and eternal. You are not just liberators, you are all warriors of the comet, whatever land you travel, whatever sea you cross, whatever plane you grace. Blacketh spawns fall one by one at the hands of my faithful. But the city of death stands, and the queen sits on her vile throne at its center. But we stand at a precipice. Lae'zel, thanks to you, we are soon to restore an old kinship, and Vlaakith will burn in the fires thus stoked. The protocols are written anew, and to you, Melagir, I dedicate the first. All who calls themselves Gith shall unite under one sky. Githka Tavikim crushed Orpheus. That was the last. Okay. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Okay, that is definitely new. 6 months since the assassination of Archduke Gortash. Small Sun Torn new district built in Alturian refugees. Janeth House of Host evening of art and culture celebrating salvation of city. Witnesses encounter vampire spawn and live to tell the tale. Monument planned for heroes of the High Hall. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Last hold out cultists cleared from Temple of Baal. Iron Throne wreckage continues to block shipping lanes. Complain merchants. No settlers return from lands uprive. Curse persists. Yeah. Volothump, Get Darm, Skilled to Baldur's Gate. Bard seeks contribution to newest edition. Structure found beneath House of Grief. Ah, yeah. Ravenguard returned to full strength. Gondians no more. Wulbrin Bongle's Ironhand gnomes take center stage. Serial killer unmasked as crazed ballast. Ironhands and Gondians rebuild city's new era of ingenuity. New wave servant at Umbrelli's temple. No leads on this desecration. Planar Plains, city caught in center of Githyanki War?
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Thorm's army dispersed from Baldurian's borders. Report Stonelord killed by beloved ranger. Harper out of hiding. Secretive sect step forward to aid city. Almond cakes of Avernus. Alturian refugees and owners of the city's newest cafe share their recipe. Site of foundry blast still sectioned off, says Fist. Okay, that's all for the reading. Now, is there... can I talk with them about that? Like, for example, with... there was a letter to Karlak, right? Let's talk with her for once.
Look at this place.
Yeah, okay. We can talk with them about it. Those letters were for us, supposedly. And I guess now, guys, now it's time to conclude this glorious, long adventure. Damn, has it been a ride. Recipe of elixir of cocaine cultivation. Yeah, we do not really need that. With us.
This
Thank
one
you.
night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Oh. I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Two brains without worms and a good night's sleep.
To you.
Wow. Wow. What a game. What a game. I remember when I got introduced to this game and I was like, no, this is not for me. I wouldn't play games like these. Like, it's turn-based. I don't know. It's just not for me. And all of a sudden I tried it after all. And I did not just try it. I lived it. This was truly an experience, to say the very least. God damn, at some point I was so involved into this game that I just really wanted to make the best decision. And I felt really bad once I realized, damn, I might have fucked up here. But the thing is, I did the best I could have done, honestly. For example, it really bugs me that we became a mind flayer. It really bugs me that all these last cutscenes had to be done with this thing, you know, this abomination instead of the character I've created. But it was either us or Orpheus, and I could not ask that of anybody else to take on that when I fuck up the story. Or the decision making and the ending, you know? And well, we paid for that. That just makes me want to play the game again and do everything right, do everything perfect, and have the best ending with nobody becoming a mind flayer. And I'm still curious, I don't even know if that is even possible, you know? Maybe this is the best ending you could have gotten. I doubt it highly. I'm pretty sure you can do things better. But honestly, I did so much searching, so much trying. I was really trying to get like the best ending possible. And I think I did the best I could for my first run, honestly. I don't think if you would have let me play the game again, I wouldn't make a choice otherwise. There's nothing I know I could have done better other than, now here comes the point, other than fucking saving Halsing. Because this also bugged me heavily. And it was always brought up after that, and damn the music, it was always brought up that, oh, Halsing is dead. And I was thinking like, shit man, it was so unlucky. If you can remember and been here all along, you remember how Halsing died, right? It was so, yeah, very unlucky. I made sure that he would at least survive one hit. And he didn't. He just didn't survive it. And he just died instantly. Because I fucked up one thing, I thought he could drink a potion and then shape into his bear form. But because he was Moon Druid, taking bear form is a bonus action. Therefore, he could not have done both. And so the only thing he could have done was, well, drink the potion, and then I pretty much fucked up. And yeah, but other than that, there's nothing I know I could have done better other than this. And with this being said, also, everybody who has been here from the very beginning, thank you for watching. Truly, I mean it. All the love to you from my side. It has been a ride, and a long one, and a very emotionally filled one from my experience, and I hope also for you. I do not know how watching this was. I just hope I could be somewhat entertaining and reasoned with in my decisions and playstyle, even though I have to admit I did a lot of looting to the extent that I was still willing to fucking loot it. Go back to the shopkeeper in the very last act, where we were confronting the brain in Baldur's Gate. So fucking stupid, but it's just like just how I am. I just need to have everything perfected. And maybe you've seen that in my inventory management as well. I have had like a bag for certain things, and like I was really making importance of sorting things, and it just pains me so much that I had to sacrifice my my Dragonborn character to make the story whole. Because you know, you create this character, right? And then you find cool equipment for him. He just looks sick. Like I said it so many times, every one of us looks sick. I love the armor. I love the camping armor that we found that made us still, you know, topless, shirtless, and then this just all goes away when you become a mind flayer. It pains. It pained me so much. It hurt my very soul, because in my mind we died there. Like our character we had from the very beginning, he died there. And even though we still technically lived and as our own person, for me, our main character died on that spot where he became illithid and basically sacrificed himself for everybody else. And so the only loss I'm mourning in this ending and this story here is us, pretty much, our character. So yeah, and I can only imagine how many people have worked on this game, because it was huge. It was ginormous. God, such a good game, man. But I don't want to make this any longer than it should be. If there's no last scene that comes after this cutscene, I will end this. I will conclude this playthrough here. And as a last word, thank all of you, sincerely, truthfully, from the depths of my heart, for watching. Really. I am truly grateful for every single last person watching me, because it just means so much to me that there's actually somebody who actually watched from the beginning till the end what I had to say about this. What entertainment, what perspective I had to deliver on this. Whatever you want to call it. The Hum-hoim experience. Any of this. Thank you. Truly. And as they said here, this is not the end of this channel, obviously. So there's more to come. I honestly do not know what game to play next. I have some in mind, but I will probably start playing them in like parallelly to Baldur's Gate, because when this last episode comes out, I've already started playing something, so there's no point in me asking now. Because I have all these episodes piled up already. Like right now I can tell you like the I don't know, 50th episode is out now. And this is like 140 or 150 maybe even, I don't know. I surely took longer than the average probably, because we went down every street in this game, surely. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It has been a great, phenomenal game and a absolutely impeccable journey. I loved every single second of it. From the times we looted, till the great scenes and cinematics and battles we encountered. Answer was by far the greatest enemy, I have to say. He was truly the most challenging one. Really nibbled at my tingles, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I should really stop talking now. And maybe give in a little bit into the music here. While I bid you farewell, dear friends. So yeah, hope you have a great day, great week, a great month, however long until we meet again. Take care, guys, and yet again, thank you for watching.
There
Oh!
thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Yet the loading screen. All right. there we have it.